Hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Sunday Night Skeet. This is the gonzo porn of APPW. Along with me is the superstar of the year, the great Gretzky 99, here to help me call the action here tonight. How are you doing, Gretzky?
Well, I got to say, fuckface, I'm pretty surprised that you actually got the introduction right. I was getting ready to yell at you for not calling me the superstar of the year, as voted on by the fucking idiot plebeians, including you, who watch this garbage. But I would like to have an addendum on that. After all, I am, after my last promo, I would like to hereby be known not as the Kingslayer, not as the Beast Slayer, not as the Pussy Slayer, but as the Bar Mitzvah Milf Slayer. So why don't you get your fucking facts right?
Salty Gretzky has entered the chat. He needs to clean the sand out of his vagina as we watch this matchup between WAP and K. Yosef. We are going to finish out the qualifying matches of the Elimination Chamber tonight, folks. 3 matches set up for us as we see the woman famous for the Queen of the Ring tournament is WAP taking on the woman famous from the Cluster Sniz Battle Royal. Gretzky, who do you got in this matchup? Who is your money on?
Well, K. Yosef reminds me a lot of Jake for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the name. Not really 100% sure. But I gotta go with WAP because WAP seems like she can slip out of an opponent's hands very easily. After all, that is one of her qualities. I gotta go with WAP. She had a hell of a performance back in that very famous and very well received Queen of the Ring. So I got WAP.
Well, you not only do you have WAP, but WAP's got junk in that trunk as K. Yosef is taking it to WAP here tonight. We don't have the usual Dynamite Arena. We rented out the NXT Arena just so this fucking game won't freeze. As K. Yosef with the belly-to-belly to WAP.
I can't believe they put this on a fucking takeover.
Pinfall attempt. K. Yosef gets a 2.5. WAP in trouble here. As you can see, her damage is to the head and torso as K. Yosef impressing here early out. Gretzky, what would your strategy be if you were going up against K. Yosef? Because it looks like she's the one dominating so far.
That's a good question, 10 tons. But I gotta say, it seems to me like WAP kind of maybe she has a yeast infection or something like that. But I would go low. That's
oh, with the DDT to the apron, my God!
Goodness, I would go low. That's WAP's first stick. That's her gimmick, I guess. You got to go low. Maybe transfer the yeast infection over. I don't know how that science would work, but that's what I would do at least.
Well, hey Gretzky, hopefully these women mind the count. And I heard a rumor that the apron was the hardest part of the ring.
Well, no, that's actually not true. If you're out here, then I think you're the hardest part of the ring right now, watching these 2 ladies in action. But the apron might be second.
Well, what do you prefer, Coco or Panda Express here, Gretzky?
I gotta go with my. Gotta go Jew. I'm the Bar Mitzvah Milf Slayer, man. Fucking 10 tons. What the fuck's wrong with you? This is my problem with you. I gotta be honest. I gotta be real with a second. I don't give a fuck about APPW Dark, whatever the fuck this nonsense is. I got a problem with you, okay? Because you sit here, you thump your Bible, you say your prayers, that hasn't got you anywhere. You're out here on commentary, you're talking shit about me. There's some fucking head scissors. Cool, who gives a shit?
Don't forget, I eat my vitamins as well.
Oh yeah, it really shows. You're in great shape. You're really healthy.
Hey, I'm A shape. As WAP goes for a pinfall attempt, the ref a little slow to count there.
Oh, shit.
It's a solid 2 count. You got to imagine if the ref was on top of that, WAP would be walking out with the victory tonight.
I'm sure that ref would love to be on top of WAP, but I guess he was a little slow. Maybe he was just DJ, just commentary. He was a little tired.
WAP with the code red pinfall attempt. The referee. Oh, a 2.5. Incredible matchup by these 2 young upstarts here on the first ever Sunday Night Skeet. Our COVID-free crowd is enjoying the shit out of this. As another belly-to-belly by K. Yosef. Could this be the end for WAP here tonight?
I hope it's the end of the fucking song.
That's it! K. Yosef advances to the Elimination Chamber.
Jake, do what it says on the screen. Right there. Do that.
K. Congratulations to young Kay Yosef on her victory. We will see her in the chamber. Up next, it's the two that famously battled in the... Yes, it is Taryn Campbell versus Rosemary. The Cluster Sniz Battle Royal. We wanted to see this match. Everybody has been signed, and we are seeing this match now. Bretsky, what do you think of Rosemary versus Taryn Campbell, and who do you got?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't care. All I know is that in the men's fucking Elimination Chamber for the APPW World Championship, I'm in that already. So it's a guaranteed win for me. You're talking right now, 10 tons, to the next APPW champion. That's what really fucking matters. And I do have a little bit of a bone to pick because, as I was mentioning in the last match, you sit out here. I don't think you realize the importance of me. You don't underscore enough the importance of me. You are William the First. I am Otto von Bismarck. You are just a fucking puppet for my company. This company would be nothing without me. And here you have me fucking commentate. You have me being the fucking Paul White of commentary. I mean, bringing onto this nonsense garbage show that no one's gonna watch. What the fuck is wrong with you? But I guess.
Speaking of your success, Bretsky, you should be very proud of Juanita Greencard's dominating victory over Dr. Britt Baker, DMD on last night's Dynamite.
I am incredibly proud of Juanita Greencard and her progress, her victory. She's getting back on track finally. I mean, Decent Mania season is always Juanita Greencard's time to shine, her favorite time of year. And that's when her work visa gets renewed. So she's really excited. She's back on track, repping the BD out of that name. And I'm going to tell you this much: we're going to be wrapped in gold, brother. We're going to be wrapped in gold after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, whatever the fuck weird name you're calling it. So I cannot wait for that match. I cannot wait to see Juanita Greencard whoop some candy ass.
Rosemary with an impressive one-arm neckbreaker goes for the pinfall tip, gets a 1.5. Taryn Campbell is unknown. I know nothing about this woman. I Googled her. I wikied her. There is nothing about this woman online. She is a mystery. But we all know Rosemary's that freak from Impact Wrestling. Bretsky, have you ever caught an episode of Impact?
You're joking, right? You're funny. I give you credit. I'll give you more credit than I didn't realize you were that funny, dude. That was hilarious. Anyone watching Impact? I mean, other than fucking Fuck Toy Club, who even watches Impact?
Edge of Tomorrow by Taryn Campbell. Goes for a pinfall attempt. Could we see this unknown woman? She finally get her revenge on the woman who eliminated her from the Cluster Sniz Battle Royal. Rosemary's in trouble here, folks, as Taryn's opening up a can of whoop-ass. Oh! Sit-down powerbomb-like move from the corner.
Yeah, there's a hell of a showing for both these ladies.
I remember in the Cluster Sniz Battle Royal, they were pulling out all the stops. It was anybody's ball game. Rosemary came out on top, debuted on Dynamite. Right afterwards, Taryn goes for a pinfall attempt after a hell of a right elbow. Gets a 2.5. Rosemary showing damage to her head now.
Gotta say, I'm showing damage to my head too, sitting here listening to you, man. I'm fucking headed.
Thrust kick by Taryn Campbell gets a 2 count. Rosemary in trouble.
Good call calling it a thrust kick. It's only a super kick if it's a finisher. That's a good call.
Rosemary now, I guess, getting her second win. She's gonna have to put up some offense here to have a chance, Bretsky, because it's been all Taryn so far.
Oh, absolutely, and I gotta say, I would love to smell her second win. But this is a very they're going to the top.
Oh my God! Forward buster from the second turnbuckle. Rosemary is alive.
I'd let her bust my gourd any day.
Oh wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Oh shit!
Wait a minute! That's a DQ, ref! That's a DQ! What the hell's going on here?
Some GM you are.
What the ref? What? I should call for the bell and get that man's job right now. Our Asian ref does a way better job than this gentleman.
All right, why don't you do that? You're the GM. Do it.
Okay, hold on. Oh, what the?
Oh,
Rosemary!
Oh.
Holy shit! Did you see the strike? This is what I'm talking about. These two are putting on a main event, and they're only the second match of the night on Sunday night. Skeet pinfall attempt. Oh my God! A 2 3/4. Rosemary,
wait, what happened?
My God!
What happened? I was kind of bored. I was checking my fantasy baseball team. What happened?
Rosemary with a hell of a toss-up catch F5 to Taryn Campbell. And now Taryn is showing some damage. Rosemary has a chance.
Wow. I mean, you know, I don't know if this is more interesting than seeing how Yusei Kikuchi's doing, you know, for fantasy points, but I mean, this is something.
Taryn Campbell finally regained consciousness and now taking it to Rosemary once again. Oh my God, hell of a right elbow to the face of Rosemary. Rosemary's in trouble, folks. Oh, 2.5. Oh, by the ref.
I like seeing this. You know, from Juanita Greencard's perspective, she took no time at all to beat that fucking fake doctor, because dentists aren't doctors. She took no time to beat that dentist. And now these ladies are killing each other. Whoever wins is not going to be 100% for the champion. I am very happy.
Who would you prefer move on to face Juanita Greencard in the Elimination Chamber?
Does it matter? Does it really fucking matter? Because either way, one of two women's going to win.
Oh shit.
Either Juanita Greencard or whoever just going to win. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They're pulling out all the stops, and it's going to hurt them both.
Hell of a match, my God. Taryn and Rosemary fight forever as a pump kick to the face. This could be it for Rosemary. Her damage is in the red. Yes, Taryn Campbell.
Wow.
This young woman nobody knows anything about is moving on to the Elimination Chamber. Gretzky, how impressive was that?
I really don't care. It shows a lot about you as a GM for signing someone you know no one about. I think it's more to hear idiocy and incompetence than anything else. But hey, you know, some people want to go and put on matches here, and some people like Juanita Greencard, only care about shit and money, and that's the Canadian success. Not getting the fans to chant, "This is awesome."
Well, speaking of match of the year, that's got to be a candidate. I'll pay attention to that match as now we reached our main event. Gretzky and Hikaru Shida versus Thunder Rosa.
Oh, God.
For the final spot in the Elimination Chamber for the Women's Championship. Who do you got? They put on a banger on AEW, and I know you're a huge fan of both of these women. Who's taking this final spot?
I'll tell you what, I would rather listen to Hikaru Shida's theme song than listen to JH on commentary, so I guess that says something, but you're really living up to your name, aren't you, 10 times? Dear Lord. This is the shit we're putting on. I mean, I get this is APPW Dark. I don't know what you're calling it. This is APPW Dark to me. And this is what you're putting on as the main event? I mean, I'm glad that at Hikaru Shida _fan _6950 follower will enjoy this on Twitter. But, God, you suck. You suck, 10 cunts. You fucking suck.
Well, I got these women at a discount thanks to Tony Skeets.
It makes sense you fucking talk to Tony Skeets, idiot.
Thunder Rosa.
Tell him I have a message for him. And the one thing that Cesar and I can agree on, but I gotta say, you know, Cesar, dude, I don't know what his problem is. It is Pride Month after all, so that promo of his, I don't know what he was talking about. But nice cover, Shida. Wow, great job. You're really the best in the world. You know, I don't know what he was talking about, and since no one's going to watch this nonsense anyway, I feel comfortable saying this, and since I am essentially the leader of this fucking brand, as I said, I'm the Otto von Bismarck, you're William the First, that video that he found, that someone showed him, that was actually the Bretzky clone. That was the Bretzky clone who was going, you know, smooching on fucking, you know, and taking that Austin gun, yeah, that was the Bretzky clone, so I had nothing to do with that, but, you know, I'm glad that Cesar is really showing his anti-Pride Month colors, because you know that's the guy you want as the face of your company. I don't know, 10 times. I would rather take someone who is an established superstar of the year, who has the people's vote, and you know, I would rather have someone like that go lead my division. And also, Is he defending the decent championship at the Elimination Chamber, or is he just doing the main event? What's he doing? What's the situation with that?
Julius Caesar has the opportunity to become the first ever double champion in APPW, a male double champion, as Thunder Rosa and Shida are now fighting on the outside. Mind the ref count, ladies.
I know they're not used to having a ref count them out when they're on the outside, but yeah, they got to get back in.
That's the one thing my refs know how to do a little too well. As Hikaru Shida tosses Thunder Rosa back into this ring. Let's finish this in the ring, ladies. As Hikaru Shida measuring up Thunder Rosa. Oh, nice roundhouse kick to the gut of Thunder Rosa. And a shoe to the side of the skull. It looks like Shida is back in control. Goes for a cover attempt. Thunder Rosa in trouble. Yes!
Wow. I think it's appropriate that Hikaru Shida's here already, because that's where the company's going profit-wise. Fucking content shows like this on. God damn it.
And I wasn't about to buy that nonsense theme song of hers. So instead, I bought the Mortal Kombat theme song.
Oh, yeah, because I'm really scared of her. That was the first face off ever.
Well, there we go, Bretsky. This is the Women's Elimination Chamber for the APPW Women's Championship. It is Kei Yosef, Taryn Campbell, The Stiz, the champion Bruja Puta, Hikaru Shida, and Juanita Green Card. Who is winning this chamber, Bretsky? Who is your money on?
The disrespect to Juanita and Bruja, not having them as two front women in the fucking graphic. Dear Lord, it's one of them. They're sisters. They know each other best. They're gonna get rid of the rest of the fucking broads in there right off the bat. They're gonna go at it. They're gonna have some fun. But some sisterly love. Maybe some fucking sisterly beef for trying to get out. Some taco beef for trying to get out. But I gotta go with either Juanita or Bruja. One of those two ladies is going to come back to the Graffiti Azot Club in fucking championship.
Well, Bretsky, rumor has it that you've been trying to get in contact with Bruja Puta, but she hasn't been returning your calls. What's the situation though?
Yeah, it is interesting. She hasn't been returning my calls, but I know that she's dealing a lot with the government. Because it gets I experienced a lot with Anita as well. It gets a lot harder to stay here, especially when it's weird when you have a championship. And they also weren't really happy with her beating Hillary like that. So I think I'm still going to get Epstein, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I think I might have compensated her phone, but she'll be there. She'll be there. Juanita is guaranteed that she will be there and she'll be ready to retain that championship or just pass it on to her sister. Either way.
Well, thank you, Superstar of the Year, for joining me on commentary for the debut episode of Sunday Night Skeet. Thank you, and stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Yosef.